Hello, my name is Matouš and I'm COO at Lifeliqe. Our mission with Lifeliqe is to change classrooms all over the world, and we change the classroom by bringing some top-notch content. Because we were experiencing the problem, similar as the previous speaker, that it's decreasing, the engagement of students is decreasing, as well as the results in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And that's why we launched a visual learning tool, a visual learning platform called Lifeliqe, which is enhanced with more than 1,000 interactive 3D models and lesson plans. And you can run Lifeliqe on different operational systems as well as hardware platforms. Now I'm showing you the run-through of our standard device application. We have more than 400 lesson plans which are aligned with NGSS and Common Core, and also with top 3 best-selling textbooks in the US. This is one of the representative of our 3D models, muscular system. And we can also bring all of these 3D models into augmented reality. That's how we started. This was our standard device application running on iOS as well as on Windows 10 devices. But 1 year ago, once virtual reality started to be a big phenomena, we decided that we will bring also our content into VR, and we were selected by HTC Vive as their strategic partner in the field of education. Since that, we were piloting a lot, and soon you'll be able to hear some reaction of our users.
With this virtual reality, it was so cool because you got to jump into these different worlds, experience these things that you can't do on an everyday basis.
Definitely gives you more of a perspective on things. If you experience multiple ways on how to learn, it helps you learn. I do wish that it was in a class more often.
Middle school curriculum is vital because if you don't catch a middle school student early in science, they'll be turned off.
The last sentence was very important. We started with bringing just interactive 3D models, but then we realized that that's not enough. We know that content is the king, but we need to bring some, we call it connective tissues, that can bridge the gap between what's done currently in the classroom and what our technology can offer us. The company Lifeliqe was launched in late 2015. We have already paying customers and some nice traction. It's mainly because of our partners. I was mentioning HTC Vive, but we are also partnering with Microsoft and different hardware OEMs, for example, Dell. And our latest customer was UNICEF. UNICEF was buying site licenses for their school in Eastern Europe and Asia. And we are also bringing our reseller network throughout the States and also outside the country. Last year, we were selected by Analytica among top 50 influencers and brands in augmented reality. The same was done by SuperVentures. SuperVentures included us in their augmented reality landscape. And one of the most active VR funds, virtual reality funds, VR fund, also included us into their VR and AR landscape. So it's very important to say we are this end-to-end solution. So one type of content, interactive 3D and lesson plan, being able to consume through all those different applications. Standard devices, VR and MR, which is coming in the next slide. Also, for our standard device application, we were selected by Common Sense Media as one of the top 20 educational applications in 2016, which was pretty remarkable, at least for us. The business model is pretty simple. We are selling site licenses to schools and districts. We are also offering a subscription through App Store or Windows Store to our individual users. We have done this with our standard application, and we are about to replicate the same system with VR. And now we are trying to figure out what would be our approach in the mixed reality. We're chosen by Microsoft Holland's team as their strategic partner for education, again, now for mixed reality. And we did the first ever pilot with mixed curriculum in K-12. We were piloting 2 weeks ago in Bay Area, Custer Valley Unified School District, and in Seattle, Renton Prep School. So far, we are collecting the feedback, but it looks very good. More than 80% of all the students are reporting they feel more excited. They feel like they can remember more. But again, those are the first data, and we try to evaluate them. And again, with this data, trying to figure out what should be the mixed reality play in education using these interactive 3D models. So again, I would like to show you a video
I know some of you
how it
studied
looked
the
in the
circulatory
classrooms.
system with me 2 years ago.
It also gives you this feeling that like you actually like it. Like if you're just studying the most boring subject, then if you put the thing on, then it would feel more interactive and it's kind of like a video game.
So you can look at the table. And she's looking at the vascular wall.
And there's like different layers. Like you know what we saw earlier? But yeah. And then these are.
How'd you confirm it?
We clicked on blood and then we clicked introduction.
Perfect. So by confirming the information, you can go to introduction on blood and then find more information on it.
Turn the lights off, we can see the blood vessels a little more. Can you climb through them? Do you want to climb right into it? What are you touching?
It could be very academically beneficial.
I really like how I was like interacting,
And I thought it helped me learn better, being able to see it.
But today it was something different. I like learned something new today. So that was cool.
So this allows you to see it from a whole different perspective, and you got to see like the different angles and things.
I just wanted to grab it.
I know, but I couldn't. Like, I tried to grab it. I'm like, wait, it's like up there. I'm grabbing air.
You know, it was in front of us. We could walk up to it and look at it, and it was really good graphics. It had really good texture to it. Like you could see the texture very nicely, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, sure. The visuals were amazing. It was very like descriptive, and you could like see every aspect of it. Like there's nothing that you couldn't see. Like there's no limit to it.
So that was our mixed reality with HoloLens. Again, we are trying to collect the data to evaluate how it all went and what would be the real impact, the real benefits. But I can say, just from watching the video, the students are really excited about it. And as we were piloting virtual reality for last couple months, we were able to draw some benefits. You can read them on the slides behind me. So definitely one of the greatest benefit or advantage of virtual reality, it's easy to really understand these difficult to learn topics. You can experience what was previously impossible. This virtual reality is actually a gateway to discover passion. So you start to feel really passionate also about the courses that seem to be maybe boring for some students before. That was it. I would be happy to talk to all of you, get some feedback, connect, and thank you for your attention.